Louie C. the mayor, boy, a big day. I got to tell you, it's about to be on and popcorn popping right now. It's going to be for real today on the show. Come on in. I got a lot of stuff to say. There's breaking news. It's like WPLG Channel 10, Channel 7, WSBN, Channel 4. TMZ is about to go down in Monroe County. Thank you, FloridaKeysInjury.com. Lori for Accident in the Keys. If you have an accident in a moped, bicycle, car, or God forbid in that great wide ocean, make sure to go to FloridaKeysInjury.com. Locals take care of locals. 302 7th Street. We're going to make sure you are 10-4 taken care of. Ain't no need to go to Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Let's stay local and make it happen. Dr. B, the #1 doctor worldwide and planners above and beyond. Advanced Urgent Care Key West Marathon and Key Largo. Keys Cares, $89 to get you some affordable health care. It's about time. And listen, boy, I'm so happy I might go on the streets right after this. See that? Who is Michael Knowles on production? How we looking there, sir?
You don't know.
124 Duval Street. I've got lost several times, but I finally found my way. New Cuban food in town. It's a lovely situation. It took about 20 years, but we are back in business. And today on the show, but before we get to that, hit the notifications button right over here. Boop! And those y'all watching worldwide on YouTube, hit my subscribe button right over here. Boop! And if you want to sponsor the show and reach thousands daily, make sure you inbox me. We taking all questions today. Monica Woodbury in the building. Boy, you came on a good day today. It's good for the service industry. Smile, girl. You're on camera. There you go. How you doing?
Doing very good.
You're happy,
really
Pop?
good today. Yeah, we're almost about ready to get back to business.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay. So, Monica, I know you famous, right? But you ain't YouTube all the way worldwide famous. So can you please give a little introduction on our people there that might not know exactly anything about you? You want to break them down and tell them what you're all about, please, and thank you.
We definitely don't want that whole story.
Oh, and you know, let me put my little mask on real quick. I'm just going to put my mask on.
Oh, Jesus.
But I'll go ahead, Monica. You do what you got to do.
All right. First of all, I own Rose Petals in Paradise. I supply the keys.
I don't know how they keep sliding through. They try to call. Hey, but let me tell you, who is Mike? This is a live show. Let me tell you something. It's so hot today. They got some phones that could break the live protocol, and they trying to get through. We know what's going on. We're going to make it out. I'm telling you, you better tell your cousin, your uncle right now to tune in because it's some serious stuff we're about to let y'all know. It's back and cracking. Go ahead, Miss Monica. I'm sorry.
Anyways, I take care of Key West with roses, sunflowers, whatever you need. I decorate your hotels, your pools, whatever you want. I will make sure that your time is special.
Very nice. I like special time. That is absolutely fabulous. And today, Miss Monica rode up. I thought it was on a motorcycle, but who, as Michael Knowles said, is on a moped. You really fix your own cars and mopeds and motorcycles. That's very interesting.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. If you don't have $3,500 to spend to fix your own vehicle, you're better off be able to fix it, or at least study to do so and take it in your own hands. Let's put it that way.
I got you. Okay, so before we get to the meats and potatoes, right before airtime, the news broke. So I don't know what y'all doing. I'm going straight to Duval Street. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200. Straight to Duval Street. So come on in. So like that, we let you know what's happening and let people know that officially, restaurants/bars are now back to regular operating hours. The people have spoken. Power to the people. Is about damn time. So we back in business. So if you want to go ahead and get off late tonight and pull up on Duval, join me. I might be buying a couple of drinks. Me personally, let me see. I'm going to have me a little Pepsi on the rocks, all love. So Miss Woodbury, how you feeling about back to regular hour? Let them know it don't sugarcoat.
I'm fucking happy.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You going to have a drink? Tonight you got to do
I
it.
already started celebrating.
You did? Okay. See, she brought the champagne for the little after party. All love right now. So in case you tuning in, like I said, we back in business, thank God, because we sure Needed it. And can y'all do me a favor? Y'all know I'm a big Heat fan. 305 Dade County stand up. Can you please let me know what the update is on the Heat game? Because I'm over here on the live podcast. Michael Knowles, man, how they keep breaking through the live and calling through with all the restrictions we got. They keep penetrating that system. That's crazy.
I'll tell you what, man. When you got special powers that say mom on it, I think she.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. She broke through. And that's special. You only have one mom in the world. God bless her. Shout out to my mama, Marcella. So give me an update on the Heat score. Let me know what's going on. And let me see what we got going on. Let me tell you something, Miss Monica. You've been out here a long time. You're a pioneer of Duval Street. You do it big. Business is at a standstill without cruise ships in the daytime. Have you been down in the daytime? Tell these people how this look downtown in the daytime.
Daytime has been, you could roll literally a bowling ball down the street. It has been so freaking dead, and I feel really bad for some of these places. I really do. They're struggling. They need to pay their rent. Okay? Cruise ships, I found out about Key West myself from two guys that came to Key West that loved hockey and showed up in a bar that I was working at. And they told me about this magical place called Key West. They came here on a cruise ship. Now, that's how I found out about Key West. All the way to Detroit.
Okay, and I'm going to add something. For those y'all coming in, listen, I need y'all to go ahead. We usually don't tell people to share on the Facebook, but go ahead and share today because it's a special day. Matter of fact, it's a new episode on Netflix. I told you we out of the movie, and now we still going on episode Netflix with this pandemic. But I got to tell you, boy, pandemic or no pandemic, we are open fully, wide open like the song, shake it, shake it, shake it like a salt shaker. So I'm very happy to see my people get open. So this will be the time to come downtown. You know, I've defunded the COVID police. You know, COVID police want to take pictures. So now y'all can go ahead and take good, positive pictures, but the COVID police has been defunded. So we're back to regular operating hours, restaurant and bars, starting right now tonight. Go ahead, Monica.
Okay, here's what I got to say to everyone. Today, something really hit me hard. One of my really good friends, who is a cab driver here in Key West, he was sitting at the bar, or not the bar, he was sitting at a table with four of his friends, and they took a picture of themselves not wearing a mask. He felt that he had to apologize to everyone because they took a picture this week while they were all having lunch. He felt he had to apologize for that picture. No one should have to apologize for sitting with their friends, taking a picture of their good time and not wearing a mask. And I will say this, if anyone ever tries to hurt these people, I will get upset. You have every right to sit with your friends, enjoy your time without wearing a mask, and take a picture together.
I think that is a great point. And I got to tell you, we need to mind our business and go about our business because people in other places have died, you know, being in other people's business. So that's why I defunded the COVID police because of this situation, because it's just not right. Now, I got a couple questions coming in here. First of all, Doris Arnold, regular podcast person that tunes in. Thank you for coming in. Regular to the show, straight out of Stock Island. Alex Means, what is going on? Sam, I'm gonna let you, can you read that, baby doll? Can you see that?
We have to close our store in Clinton Square Market after 25 years because no business.
Okay, so this is dear and sad to my heart. Sam, I'm
so
sorry. I'm sorry about that. And some of y'all still getting checks talking about shutting US 1 down, trying to make it difficult for tourists. I'm going to read this again from Ms. Monica. We have to close our store in Clinton Square Market after 25 years because of no business. Okay, so do you think that makes anybody want to be happy? So please lay off people. I'm telling you right now, y'all need to lay off people if you have a problem. If you know, I'm gonna go back to if you have nothing nice to say, keep it to yourself because we definitely pretty much sick of what's going on, and the people have spoken. The other day we had a unanimous vote for the stools at the bar. Everybody voted 4-7-0, which is very difficult. Y'all don't understand how much stuff we had to do behind the scenes to get to that point. But your group, which we're going to talk about, the group that you're in, was absolutely fabulous. We don't want to take any credit. This group here needs to keep putting feet to the fire. Go ahead, Monica.
Are any of the bars are any of the bar only places allowed back open?
Let me. I think what he's saying is, can the bars open? If you're a standalone bar, bars are closed per order of the state of Florida from the governor. However, the governor with the Department of Business Professional Regulations, if you have food attached, you can open now. He did this because he wants to see bars open. So we're heading. I'm calling it. We're coming on the other side of the peak. And I really think we could get to a big New Year's Eve party for this year, because we damn sure the quicker we get out of this year, the happier I'll be. So right now, the order is for restaurants/bars. You can open regular hours. If your regular hours are 1:30, then you open as you want. If your regular hours are 11, you're 11. But by our laws, you're able to open 4 o'clock with full liquor, which is a wonderful thing. Guzman, my man, power to the 305 Miami Heat. Come on in. For those of y'all coming in, got my little homegirl here, Monica Woodbury. Been doing it a long time on these streets, doing it big, fighting for the people. And we got great news today. In case you did not hear, we are back in business. We calling everybody to come out downtown tonight and celebrate to your favorite establishments, because those people need to be taken care of on the tips. We know how it is, live and die by tips. So please come on out and just celebrate, and let's just get along together. Let me see who we got. Keen, so sad. Yeah, that is very sad. Still need to wear masks and social distance to avoid second wave of COVID-19. Richard, I don't have a problem, to be honest with you, with the mask. I do have a problem for if you walk outside, you have to wear a mask anywhere. So, for example, if me and Monica walking the dog and we know each other, then we have to wear a mask right here on Southern Street. I'm 100% against that. At this point, I think the next city commission is going to be more closely to the county, which says if you can't social distance, you have to wear a mask. I think masks do some good. I don't think dictatorships do any good, in my opinion. So let me see what else we got here. This one's big. We're going to give it to y'all. Monica, while we at it, what you think about a casino in town?
I say bring one.
You like casino?
I say bring it.
What do you like to play at the casino, darling?
Craps.
Craps. I like blackjack. This is the best odds.
I actually like Texas Hold'em too.
Gotcha. Okay. So have you been to a lot of casinos?
2.
2? Which 2? If you remember. Was it New York?
Detroit, the Greektown Casino, and actually I've been to 3. Yeah. I went to New Orleans, and actually no 4. 4, New Orleans. And then we went to Pittsburgh. And there was a casino there, went there. And then I love the boat casino right there in Cape Canaveral. Nice. That is wonderful.
Casino roll call right now. If you've been to a casino anywhere in the world, come on the live right now. I've been to Hard Rock. I've been to Atlantic City, so I've been to several. I'm still learning the blackjack, but I practice on my phone, because you don't need to practice with real money. You got to be on top of your game. One thing is, though, I'm a little different. If I hit a big number, you go ahead and stay there. If I hit a quick 800-900, I'm gone. If I got there for 5 minutes, you won't see me till I'm putting that 800-900 away. I'm not going to press my luck. How about you?
It's actually better to play with real people.
Yeah.
You study their faces.
Of course. But I'm saying if you hit a big lick, you're going to...
Oh, I'm out of there.
Gotcha.
I usually hold the money for everyone anyways. I do play, but I usually hold the money for everyone else.
This is a good time, because now Miss Monica could go back to work, hopefully, and be back in the flower business. So, talking about the flower business, how you doing in the flower business?
Well, I've started growing my own flowers, actually.
Well, that's good.
So, next year I'll be able to claim agricultural.
That's good.
But for the most part, I can't wait. The only thing is a lot of the farmers in Colombia and Ecuador cut back a lot of the roses. They cut back almost everything. So there's very little colors.
Gotcha.
So there's very few colors, only the standard colors. So a lot of red.
You see this gentleman right here, Monica? Hold on, let me make sure. What's that gentleman's name right there?
William Gonzalez.
Willie G. What are you saying there?
Seminole Hard Rock Hotel Casino in the house.
See that kid right there. Willie, I don't mean to put you out there, dog, but when that man go to the casino, he like a whale. You know what a whale is?
He gets everything for free, basically.
Yep. So see, I got my little card right here from Atlantic City. So who is Mike Knowles? I'll get a little VIP. I ain't like Willie on the whale status, but I don't play as much. That's good there, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, so shout out to Atlantic City, Tropicana, all love there. Then over here, look, see, you got to be organized. I got the Calder, all love there. So thank you all. Let me see. Okay, Monica, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take. Who's that gentleman?
Craig Perryman. Laugh out loud. I got banned most AC casinos for counting at blackjack.
You count cards.
That's almost impossible with them using 6 different decks
Well,
nowadays.
these people's brain are strong. Yeah, it's real serious out there. So you in the list with Al Capone. Okay, you and Al Capone out there, neighbors.
I can count cards, but it's hard to do with 6 different decks.
Okay, this one, can you read that?
There are poker games in town already. Just too high money for me. You're not supposed to talk about that.
Yes, that's exactly what I was based on situation that I could be incriminated. I'm gonna plead the 5th to that, Monica. You plead the 5th. We definitely gonna plead the 5th on that. So listen, hit the notifications button right over here. Woo! Those of y'all watching worldwide on YouTube, come on in, hit the subscribe button right over here. Woo! And listen, I don't know if you heard, we're going to keep saying this, more people coming in, that bottom line, restaurant bar hours are back to normal. So today, go celebrate and make sure you take care of service industry because we've been hurting since March 17. US 1 is open. Restaurant bars are open. Everything all lovely. Thank God, man. This is the best Netflix episode we had in a long time. Go ahead. This boy, Craig, won't stop with you, man. You like Monica, don't you, Craig? Go ahead.
Oh, it was back in the 80s. I can't keep track of more than 2 decks.
Okay, well, there you go.
That's good.
It's hard, you know.
Yeah,
I do know one thing to touch on blackjack. There's a gentleman named Christopher Valdez. He taught me a little bit of blackjack. I go right by the book. Said if it says it hits on a certain amount, I hit every time. I don't try to feel gut feeling. If you play by that book, you should be okay. Monica, I know you. How old are your kids, and how many kids do you have?
That's on the spot.
No, because we don't talk about things for kids in the key, so I'm just...
All right. Well, my oldest ones, of course, I have a 24-year-old Alyssa, and I have Anna, Amber, that are 22.
Gotcha.
I have a 16-year-old Roslyn.
Nice.
I have a 12-year-old Gabriel.
Nice.
And I have a 10-year-old Savannah.
Gotcha.
And I have a 5-year-old Alexander.
I counted 6. Did I miss?
I have twins.
Twins, okay. So it's a funny girl. Okay, so God bless them. All of them doing well?
Yes.
Okay, thank God. So listen, the reason I asked you that is me and you was talking off camera. What business would you like to see in Key West for kids?
We need...
You want me to tell you one, I think? And then you
Please do, because we do have the water park, but you know what's funny? I've never even seen it.
We need a bowling alley.
Oh yes, bowling alley and skate.
Yeah, with a huge square footage, able for the kids to have parties and for adults to eat. And if you're old enough, you could drink.
The sticker signs would have been a great spot for that too. If you think about it. And Kmart, hey, it's going out of business. So
well, this is the time.
Let's take over Kmart.
Any of y'all watching on the worldwide that want to connect with me, go ahead and look up Louie C. Rock. Message me. We'll get it popping. Ain't no telling. Look, I know it's a beautiful day when 3 chickens come across the window here. Says hallelujah. Even the chickens are celebrating in town. Thank you. Power to the people. Go ahead.
We were just at Kmart yesterday. They have 0 bath towels.
0 bath towels. Okay. Well, stuff. Don't feel bad. I went to McDonald's. They had 0 ketchup and 0 barbecue sauce. So don't feel bad.
Yeah, but that's not putting them out of business. But 0 towels at freaking Kmart. Come on.
Yeah, it's crazy. We in hard times right now. Okay, mass roll call. So I'm gonna let Monica talk about this in a minute. But for the meantime, we like to check because we sometimes lay back down here in Key West. We hit the little beach and we out there in the pool. and we out here, doing it like Walt Disney World. We forget what's going on in the real world. So can y'all please let me know? I want a mask roll call, and let me know what are the mask ordinance where you from. Is it lax? Is it really strict? Worldwide, come on the live and let me know what's going on. Any questions you got? Once again, hallelujah, power to the people. The power always going to go to the people. We are open. Restaurant and bars today officially came on the wire. So this is absolutely fabulous news. Monica, moratorium on evictions by the CDC till December 31st. So let me explain this to you. This is unprecedented. This is from the CDC. The reason they do this is because, think about it. If it's a mass evictions of people and they congregate on the street, therefore they're side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elevating a pandemic, right? So it makes sense. Then if people don't have, enough income to basically have their own place, then they all buy, an apartment, or at least an apartment, for 5, 6, 8 people, whatever, and then that could raise the pandemic. So now all you have to do is basically fill out a declaration page and give it to your landlord. And if you qualify based on the COVID and you being out of work, you cannot evict. You cannot be evicted December 31st. Just type it up on Google. You find information. Yes, Ms. Monica.
100% true. I read it myself. Yeah, the CDC actually doesn't want a bunch of people literally in your, your road, in your sidewalks,
homeless,
going to the bathroom, creating more of a black plague than anything. Because if you think about it, you have people that can't bathe, can't shower, can't do what they need, can't eat correctly. You're going to end up with a lot more people sick, and it's going to cause even more of a problem than the COVID-19.
Things are getting better. God is good all the time, so thank you. Who is Miachael Knowles, working hard on production today? Any questions you got about the restaurant, bars, or anything in general? Also, I'm looking for people to come on in and tell me about their masks in their cities, what kind of ordinance you got, because we're trying to get as much information as we can. So it's all love right now. Monica, once again, let's get to the meats and potatoes. How important is it for people to vote coming up in the biggest election in the history of us living in November? Talk to them.
Okay, well, here you go. I just did my own poll. I was amazed by the poll, actually. I have a lot of people from all over the U.S. It is so important to vote, and they all know. At this point, they are being stronger, and they are actually voting for people I never thought they would vote for. You have people from the northern states that are more Democrat. They have changed their vote, which really surprised me. Voting is so important right now because they don't want what's happening all over the place to happen in their towns, and they don't want it anymore. Get out there and vote. The president said he will not shut down our country again. Biden has stated, if the scientists say it's safer to shut down our country, he will.
Let me say this real quick. So COVID-19, I'm not sure, are you Republican? Oh, no, maybe you're Democrat. No, maybe it's independent. Oh, I forgot, COVID-19.
Doesn't matter anymore.
COVID-19 doesn't have any party affiliation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, anybody who's putting a cause forward, whether they be Republican, Democrat, and is coming to the table with something, I appreciate that. So we have to work together. But she said the most important thing, somebody might vote for one person you disagree, but at least you can respect the fact that you
100%.
vote. Some of y'all ignorant people that are still talking big but don't do big, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't have no business talking to you about politics if you can't vote. Unless you're a felon or something prohibits you from voting, please don't talk to me ever until you sign up to vote. I don't want to hear nothing. Now, I'll talk to you about something else, not voting, because if you can't even do the first step.
You can mail in vote now, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
You can do all your mail in vote. You don't
Yes.
even have to go to the voting polls, so just vote. I don't care who you vote for, but vote.
So
Make your stand.
I heard you doing it big out in my stomping grounds in Stock Island. You doing big things over there. So how is the gardening going?
I have a lot of butternut squash, and I don't think the rabbits are going to eat them all. So here I'm going to do a little vegetable thing on Facebook and see if anyone wants it.
I have no idea. The only butter I know is the one that you put on food. So can you elaborate? What the hell is that?
Butternut squash. I also have zucchini and all kinds of other stuff.
So I'm willing to learn now. Don't get it twisted.
It is. It's considered a fruit with its seeds. It's actually not a vegetable, like a tomato. A tomato is not a vegetable. It's actually a fruit. The butternut squash, you can use it in breads. You can fry it. You can actually shred it as like a salad. All different things. Most people aren't big squash eaters.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what I think you should do, and you might, you ahead of the curve, so you might already be on it. What I think you need to do is start your own page on Facebook about gardening.
I do have a gardening page.
You do what? Tell them right there.
It's shoot.
So we got to come prepared on the podcast.
Key West gardening and the Florida Keys.
Okay, one more time.
Key West gardening and the Florida Keys.
If people want to find you on social media, where should they go?
Facebook.
Okay.
We have a huge following.
And give them your name on Facebook.
Monica Woodbury.
Okay, awesome.
We have a huge following. Let's put it this way. It went from being 30 people to over 1,000 within like a month. Okay,
now refresh my memory. What is the group now that's been working on Power to the? I call it Power to the People. But what is the name
Business
officially?
Liberties.
No, I know that. But which group is the one that just did the rally? That's done.
Oh, I don't think they necessarily have a name yet.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
I am working with them, and I gave them all my signs and everything.
Okay.
You
want to give a shout out to anybody on that group that's been working? Because, this is nonstop 24/7 behind.
Voices of Reason.
Okay, Voices of Reason. These people are doing very well. Any particular people you want to shout out, names or anything that you got on there?
I think they all know that I all work hard for them.
Okay.
I think they all know. I'm horrible on this stuff, but
That's
they
okay.
all know that I completely respect them and I completely am for them and I'll fight for them.
Take that one right there.
I like he kept Florida offshore drilling shut down. Think lot of wildlife will too.
Okay.
You mean today when I was watching it, I thought he was allowing.
I have no idea. I have no comment because I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
But I'll look into it.
I thought when I was watching the deal is he was allowing drilling offshore of Florida and South Carolina. No, the president Trump. Okay. I thought he was allowing the offshore drilling from South Carolina all the way into the Gulf. I thought he was allowing it, but with certain
protocols.
Yeah, protocols.
Gotcha. So listen, we'll get to that.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I have no comment because I don't know. I do know one thing. I do know that today you could go to regular hours in Key West. If you want to slide the Big Coppet, you good. Shout out to Big Pine Key, y'all good. Marathon, you good. If you want to go to Key Largo, all through the Monroe County jurisdiction, it's all good. Thank you so much. All love right now. And listen, don't let off the gas because tomorrow things could be different. So power got to go to the people. We still got an election in November. So it's all love. In case you're just tuning in, restaurant bars back to regular hours. Anybody want to come there? Anybody got a heat score, Miami heat score? Let me know real quick. And let me know what the ordinances are with your mass in your city. And just let me know where you're watching from. Hit the notification button right over here. Woo! And those of y'all watching worldwide on YouTube, hit the subscribe button right over here. Woo! Thank you, FloridaKeysInjury.com, lawyers for all accident in the Keys. If you have an accident in a car, bicycle, moped, or God forbid on that boat in the ocean, FloridaKeysInjury.com. Also, Advanced Urgent Care Key West Marathon in Key Largo. Dr. Burroughs, ivermectin, #1 in the game. That's the new protocol for the COVID-19. And have you found Paradise 124 Duval Street? Make sure you check it out. Brand new lab food in town. Monica, go ahead, have at it.
There was something that I found today, actually. I was talking to a couple before I got here. Pinellas County, apparently their bars do not necessarily have to have food. They're considered cigar bars.
Interesting.
So cigar bars are allowed to be open up there with alcohol. They don't have to have food. I felt I thought that was quite interesting.
Very,
you know, everyone down here has to run down there and try to get food, and some of these restaurants or some of these bars have been struggling to get this. But I found it quite interesting that in Pinellas County they're turning a lot of bars into cigar bars.
Absolutely outstanding. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, in case y'all just chilling, don't get surprised. Like any minute now, the governor said the bars are open up too. So
I think he just said something about that just recently, actually.
Yeah. Not yet. When full bars not open yet, but it's coming. So I feel we're getting back to normal. And also, I like to tell you this. Once again, we have to work together. We have to agree to disagree. If you part of the problem, you damn sure ain't part of the solution. So make sure you're on the solution side. And if you don't like something, nobody putting a gun to your head to go anywhere. You can stay home. You could social distance, a mile away. You can do whatever you got to do, but we got to eat. Did you see that lady? What was that place that we had on there? They said 25 years in business. I forgot.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah, that really. I thought it was. That's very, very sad.
That is mind wrenching. Actually, there's been
over Sam, I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry that you had to close your business for 25 years. Some of y'all did not lose any money. Some of y'all have overtime, and you really need to look at everybody's picture and not yourself. Stop being selfish.
There's over 300 in some odd places in Key West that are closed.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the number is, but it's all up.
300 some places.
Any closing words? You want to read that? Red Tater. Look at that, Michael. Look who popped up.
Oh,
Red
man.
Tater.
Break security breaches.
Thanks for that update on regular hours, Louie.
My pleasure. Mr. Tater is a podcast fan. He's in here every day. Any closing words? Any shout out? Anybody want to give a shout out? This will be is your time. Huh? It's your time.
I want to shout out to everyone. Please go see your favorite people. Please talk to your friends again. Your friends again. Talk to them in person.
Yes. Tomorrow, school board member Bobby Highsmith will be in the building, so tune in and meet me on Duval Street. They can't. They won't. They ain't never, like pit bulls say, gonna stop the party. Who is Michael Knowles? We out of here. 305 till we die. Holla!